the two coaches team that they have put up this afternoon.
All right, so you have the two teams actually coming out from the tunnel for hostilities to begin here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Match commissioner on your shot there, and these are the officials from Algeria, ensuring that we have a very competitive game, Ghana against Malawi. So when you're watching this game live on GTV, it's live also on the African continent, and this is the 2013 African Cup of Nations qualifier, Ghana against Malawi. This is the first leg, and so you expect a lot of action from the two sides. So the Algerian referee, Mohamed Benouza, he's definitely not a minnow when it comes to officiating Africa, and he certainly will be 40 years in the 26th of September. Referee Mohamed Benouza will be 40 years, so that should tell you a good game for him today will be one of the birthday messages he's going to have.
It's great. I mean, it was another 40. Hanlon said high-profile match. It shows you how he has distinguished himself in his career. So for me, I think that it's good and it's encouraging for a lot of young people who want to go into refereeing.
So the Black Stars, they know that stakes are certainly high. They had a very resounding victory against their teams from Lesotho 7-0. And this time, they know that they have to win this game. It's more or less an interesting encounter for them. They'd have to qualify for the African Cup of Nations. So it's certainly going to have exchange of pleasantries. And of course, the national anthem for both sides will play. So the two captains will be swapping places in this game. So once again, when you have the officials of the game ensuring that there's sanity here at the Accra Sports Stadium, you obviously will be looking at a scenario where the game will be much more witnessed by all the fans. So the Accra fans, Jeff, definitely will be trooping in to watch this game. You just have to watch this game. It's a very tight game. And so the national anthem for both sides, pretty soon we're going to have them. And so there you have the supporters union, all of them very much interested in what's going to happen for both sides. And so this is Ghana. Samoa Gyan is back. And Samoa Gyan is hoping to score, perhaps registering his name. He's back for good.
Well, it's back for good. It's the best striker we've had in recent times. There's no doubt about that. The quality that he's made up of, we hope that his comeback will actually be a very good omen to the Black Stars.
All right, so a message from Samoa Gyan, perhaps the captains for both sides. And so we'll definitely be hearing from the Baby Jet. And so when you have the black armbands for the national team, it represents, remembrance of perhaps mourning for the passing away of our late president, Professor John Evans at Tamios. And so that's the reason all the Black Stars players have the black armband. And so we're going to witness a very solemn occasion here, and the message is coming from Samoa Gyan.
I declare that we will play fair and by the rules. My game is fair play. Thank you.
We pledge to demonstrate our fairness and solidarity now and in the future, both on and off the football field.
My game is fair play. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for both captains. Accompanied by Kwesi Nyantakyi and Deputy Sports Minister Omani Buama, Doctor in accompaniment with other dignitaries.
But again, having the vice president here, I mean, Jeff, basically it's more or less a very great boost for the national team.
Great news. It's a very great time. It's a very great feeling for the players. It's always an inspiration to have His Excellency the Vice President actually motivating you, encouraging you, supporting you. It's great. It's a great feeling, and I hope that the players will be able, the Black Stars especially, will be able to translate that into victory today to make a whole country go gay at the end of 90 minutes in this particular crucial encounter.
And so how exciting that will be, especially I was talking about Samoa Gyan. I mean, looking at the hula baloo surrounding his, exile, if you put it that way, and then him coming back, it's more or less a refreshing news for all the players. And again, the fans who are going to watch the game.
Great news. He's a great player. I've said he's the best striker in over the last decade we've ever had in the national team. The statistics of his goal scoring, I mean, it's not disputed. He had an issue. He went back, seek permission from the FA. He's back into the team, and the players, from what I've been told by some of the players, they are happy to see him back, and he himself has relished the opportunity. So, hey, great news for him, but he has to make his comeback felt by the national team. He must make a great impact, especially when today he's leading his charges to come back face-to-face against the Flames of Malawi.
All right, so it's not a stranger here at Accra Sports Stadium. Asamoah Gyan is one of the few strikers who, when he has the chance to score, obviously will be doing that in great style. But again, Daniel Opare, right back, great news for Black Stars.
It's long overdue. He deserves to be there. It's long overdue. And I think that the technical team have actually taken to the calls that a lot of Ghanaians have actually made on the fact that, listen, Daniel Opare is the right person to play at the right wing back or the left. Funnily, he played both feet, but the right wing back is his favorite position. And I think that, hey, he deserves it. And his income has been inconsistent.
All right, so the exchange of pleasantries certainly will be ending pretty soon. So we're going to have the national anthems for the two teams.
Now the national anthem of Ghana.
That's basically the atmosphere that you have here anytime the Black Stars is playing, and they need to get the win to register a very important message to the African countries that will be at the African Cup of Nations all the way in South Africa. Once again, you have the officials of the game in your shirt there. Benuza Mohammed said earlier on, come 26th of September, maybe 40 years. And perhaps he'll be looking ahead to giving himself a very great encounter by way of officiating the game so well. And he will be assisted in lines 1 by Bek Mohammed, and in line 2 is Bitam Manur. So all the officials from Algeria. The fourth referee is Bakari Mohammed, also from Algeria. There you have them. So the two teams, the Black Stars in all white, and you have the Flames also in their all red outfit there. So this is basically one of the great encounters you expect to have. African Cup of Nations qualifier, Ghana against Malawi, first leg here. But in as much as you're thinking about this game, you'll obviously be looking at the other results from the other centres as well. And so James Akwesiapia, head coach of the Black Stars, having to just greet his opposite side just to tell them that it is a game. We just need to come here and then get a win. So when we have it, there's no hard feelings about that. The DIU is back to the Black Stars team. Actually missed that in the match against Lesotho. So we have the officials exchanging pleasantries with the officials from Malawi. ahead of the kickoff. So much James Okusiapia does have a lot of work to do in terms of ensuring that it's a great team for the Black Stars against Zambia. Yes, the team lost though, but looking ahead to redeeming that image. So Asamoah wins the toss here. So interesting. His opposite side is equally wearing the 3 jersey or 3 number. So let's see what happens here as the two sides meet. So Jeff, obviously going to see a very interesting first half, are you? The first half, obviously, you expect a lot of changes, maybe some fast-moving game for both sides.
Well, definitely, the Black Stars must make a statement the first 45 minutes. The Malawians are going to be very tough, very tight, very combative. But the Black Stars must make a statement by making sure they get an early goal to calm their nerves and begin to play their rhythmic game.
Yeah, so every player will definitely be taking a position and be looking ahead to what is going to happen. And so the last time the Black Stars met Malawi, maybe looking at it from so many years ago, Malawi, they've really not been too good when it comes to qualification to the African Cup of Nations. So when you have a team like that qualifying just twice to the Nations Cup way back in 1984, and you're looking at the performance in the 60s, and I do remember pretty well an international friendly game when the Black Stars actually beat Malawi by 12 goals to 0. And goals coming through from Wilberforce Infum, Edward Aqua, Agrifin, and then Ajimanjew scored for the Black Stars, and that was a resounding victory. 12 goals for the Black Stars and 0 against Malawi, 1962. That was a very huge margin.
Well, yeah, but Nabi and I know that a long time, a lot of things have changed. Today the game has become more scientific and technical. So, I mean, history, statistics sometimes today is defined by the excellent performances of team based on the technical transformation of the team and the composition of the team. So, for me, I think that the most important thing is that the Black Stars, this is a must-win game. Not a must-win. The Black Stars must win at least by 2 goals or 3 goals. Because in Blantyre, I can tell you that Tunisia has gone there, they couldn't succeed. They drew. The Eagles went there, the Super Eagles, they drew. Zambia went there, lost. So we need to win at least a minimum of 2 goals here. It's difficult winning in Blantyre. We have to get it right here.
Benuza Mohammed from Algeria ready to usher in hostilities in this game. Ghana against Malawi live on GTV. And so there you go. So Malawi definitely kicking off for my right to my left with the Black Stars now, trying as much as possible to win possessions and throw in now. The senior national team pretty much interested in securing the win. And so obviously have the ball sent back to the Black Stars, Anthony Annan now. Anthony pretty much was into the transfer market. So many teams trying to get access to this young chap. And so when you have Isaac Vossa, very astute in the Black Stars defense, you obviously know that there's going to be a way out for the national team. And so John Boy losing out, and see the Malawians will definitely take over. It's Ghana trying to defend Boketail out there. And so there you have them. The team Flames from Malawi would have the first shot here. And again, it's a beautiful block there. The Black Stars, and that's the first attempt. They may have to be very careful.
Well, they are a clear indication that they have what it takes to punish the Black Stars. The Black Stars should press better than they are doing.
And so Adam Kurasi will have to do a good job by trying to balloon the ball in order to get out of trouble. It's a beautiful ball back to captain Chafunga for Malawi, and what a poor ball in there, showing to the Black Stars. Daniel Opari will be doing exactly that, but Daniel has been speaking about the fact that he might want to play for Real Madrid again if he gets the chance.
Well, any player's dream is to play for the best team, so we hope so.
Opari once again wins possession, but referee says it's going to be a throw-in in favor of Malawi, and so captain for the side will obviously be dealing with that. So there you have the infringement there from Jordan Ayew. Moses Chafunga wins possession. Anthony Annan wins it, but Anthony would have to be very careful. Yeah, he nearly was punished for that, but Adam Kurasi comes in, wins it for the Black Stars. John Boy. That was a poor ball. Was trying to find that Jordan Ayew. Another throw-in. It's a bit of a sloppy start for the Black Stars.
Well, I told you, I warned you that I'm more than Malawians, and that is the way to play. Let's stop playing the high ball up there. Let's put the ball on the turf and make sure that we keep possession, and the Black Stars must win the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throw into the Black Stars. Parry would have another duty to clear that one. So the Malawian coach has been a very interesting coach. If you look at his team record, they may have to work very hard. I just can't understand why the Black Stars have not been able to put the ball on the tip, and they are going for this dangerous tackle. That you have it first yellow card of the game coming out, and so when you're going for that double challenge, obviously you have to be in the books of the referee, Frank Banda. There you have him, Frank Banda.
Is a very strong. Frank Banda is a very strong attacking midfielder who also serves as a second striker. Very strong, very athletic and aggressive, and you can see it in that reckless challenge. But that shows you the clear indication of what the Malawians are going to do in this particular game.
All right, so Jordan Ayew now with a great chance here. Jordan with a flicky one to his brother, and so you have the Black Stars trying to initiate some attack here. And so Jordan sends the ball into the 80-yard box. The ball, listen everybody. Oh! Great chance, goalkeeper Charles Sweeney was just on hand to ensure that the Black Stars did not register the first goal, but then it's a ding-dong battle. The shot comes out, the poor one, and Bossa will save the situation for the Black Stars. And there you have it again, the Black Stars were just not lucky at that point. Andre was just waiting to latch on that ball.
Goalkeeper Antala was quick. He anticipated right.
Asamoah Gyan. The baby Gyan locates Dede Ayew. Ball taken away from him. It's going to be a throw for the Black Stars. Still very slow, but the Stars are just finding a feed into the 18-yard box of Malawi. Andre there. And so he comes back to win it. The Black Stars, Christian Achu, still moving. Harris now for crest the ball in. And certainly it's going to be a goal kick. That's a beautiful run from Harris Nafo. Harry Nyirenda. Nyirenda again. Isaac Boxer beat into it. It's Malawi. Boxer would definitely find solace in Adam Karase. Anthony Annan. Andre Dede Ayew for the Black Stars. With some surgery runs has been fouled there. So that's another great turn for the Black Stars. And very quickly, he definitely want to start play. Dede Ayew. Harrison Apple. And so it's Jordan. Jordan goes around his man. It's Jordan Ayew. And this time, he would not be allowed to go. And great defensive play for Malawi. Definitely were taking their time in terms of setting the ball back in. Charles Sweeney. Charles Sweeney is going to be punished for this sloppy way of defending. And Asamoah Gyan. I just didn't know what I was thinking about Asamoah Gyan. He should look at Christian Achu just arriving and then send the ball back to him.
Well, I thought he should have done the right thing by just making sure that he buried the ball. But, well, I mean, it's early days. I think that the Black Stars should come down and they'll be able to get the ball rolling.
Asamoah Gyan nearly punished Charles Sweeney for that unfortunate defensive play. Koja Samoa. And Koja Samoa to Daniel Opari could not work. That was too much for Daniel Opari to get the ball. And so captain Chafula for Malawi. Oh, effect the throw. Banda beat into it by Daniel Opari. So Bobby Tetley sent back to the senior national team to start playing from their defensive area. Bossa for the Black Stars. Barry. And he tries to find Jordan. And there you have the Malawians clearing their line so nicely. Captain again, Chafula. And that's a sweet play from Malawi. So the Stars will be fighting very hard to get this ball. David Banda. Banda tried to locate his man. And And this is Malawi with some sweet passing movement. Anthony Annan waiting for the Black Stars. And this is Andre Diayu finds Asamoah Gyan. Asamoah Gyan is still having opportunity to Diayu. And the Black Stars win the score, the first goal. And so who is this man? Christian Achu will score the first goal for the Black Stars. He scored when Ghana played against Lesotho, and he's got an opportunity to score again. But I thought Asamoah Gyan did a brilliant job, went around the goalkeeper, and we look at what he did. He found Diayu, the shot could not go through. Christian Achu just came in, and that is it.
That phenomenal finish by him. All the credit might go to Asamoah Gyan. He kept his focus, a great dummy, and look at the excellent pass in front of Diayu, who was not soft. He could have shot from where he was, but gave it to Christian Achu, who intelligently, brilliantly, and superbly planted the ball behind goalkeeper Simplex Ntala for the first goal. Brilliant build-up, but excellent control by Asamoah Gyan. That is what he is for. He has actually made his comeback from, and I think that the Black Stars actually have started very well. Well, we need more goals, and so we need to make sure that we keep the momentum going.
Very interesting, Christian Achu scoring his second goal as a senior player for the Black Stars. The first goal was against Lesotho when he was introduced into the game, and this is the second for him. Very excited to have scored, but I thought Asamoah Gyan did a great job. And Lesotho conceding the first goal, just some defensive sloppiness for them. Diayu. So much instrumental on the first goal for the Black Stars. And this is Koja Asamoah. Harris Nafu. Asamoah Gyan again could not get to the ball, bit into it. You're not really seeing the swift play of the senior national team, but I thought that they're having great chances. Harris Nafu keeping things very tight at the left back. And with support also coming in, Asamoah Gyan. Was bit into it. But Andre Diayu will try to win ball. And as Asamoah Gyan comes in again with some brilliant play from him, but ball will be taken away from him. And goalkeeper Charles Sweeney comes out to win.
What I think clearly you realize that if you are watching it clearly, Asamoah Gyan has been moving, darting to the left in order to draw the defenders to himself, creating opportunity for Jordan, Dede, and Christian Achu. And that is what led to the first goal.
Poor ball to Jordan. It's going to be a throw-in for the Black Stars, so rather Malawi. Captain Moses Chavula. This is the goal scorer, Christian Achu again, with some darting rounds. Christian Achu was trying to find out if Andre was moving, but Andre again could have moved.
Yeah, I think that it wasn't upstairs. Don't blame him that much. He's a young player. He scored. I mean, sometimes he will get carried away. He'll get himself an opportunity to get matured in the team. And so for me, I think that is good. He needs to be encouraged.
And so Christian Achu very excited to have scored the first goal, but could have done better with that opportunity. The Black Stars leave this one to goalkeeper Adam Karasik. Anthony Annan comes deep to win possession as it was up for the Black Stars. So when you look at the national team and how things have been going, the African Cup of Nations 1984, Malawi found themselves in Group B, and indeed Ghana beat them by a goal to nil. And so they found themselves rooted at the bottom of that group. So Malawi really have been doing so badly when it comes to Nations Cup. In 2010 they were there but could not really find their feet. And they will be making some interesting runs here. Having to beat the African champion Zambia, it means that they might have been a great side. But this is a very different test for them. The Black Stars will be hoping to win it.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a very tough side. But the Black Stars have got in the early goal, and they need to get a second when opportunity comes.
Pai was trying to go with a swift run, but then that could not work. He might have injured himself over there, but then he is a very strong player. Daniel Parry. It's a throw-in for Malawi. Captain Chifula will lose possession. Ghana now coming in, Anthony Annan. Sometimes when you look at the two teams, you may be expecting some bit of strong play from the Black Stars, but Christian Achu once again, some very swift play from him. And Koja Samwa looks to the far left, was trying to find Dede Ayew, but thought it was too much for him. And as characteristics of him, Dede Ayew definitely depend on most of the players to come and support, and that makes him more or less like the leader on the pitch.
Well, he's always a leader. I mean, under 20 level, he's done that. I must say, you see him always issuing out, he's striving to, he's not a captain, but that is it, he's a leader, and so definitely, he wants everybody to be on board collectively and play as a unit.
James Akusiapia might have won, or perhaps scored the first goal, but not really a happy coach. Isaac Bossa will play the ball in. Samuel John doing one of the great jobs as he always is noted for. This is Christian Achu. What a beautiful run for the Black Stars. Daniel Opari can't really go around his marker, and he's been brought down, but it's going to be a throw-in. And that was a great defensive play from James Sankala, making sure that Daniel Opari couldn't have the opportunity of going past him, but James just got the way James came in. Well, and slide himself down there.
In Angola, I play for Primo Diago, so he's not as a no-nonsense, tough defender. No wonder he's exhibiting that.
Malawi pick up the pieces. They will definitely be moving. The last time Asamoah Gyan scored here was on the 2nd of September 2011. Asamoah Gyan scored the first goal in the 10th minute when the Black Stars beat Swaziland. Again, that was an African Cup of Nations qualifier. And since that time, the Black Stars really have no fun for here at Accra Sports Stadium. But then they've done it. But this time, it's a new person, Christian Achu, scoring a brilliant goal for the Black Stars. So Ghana now leading Malawi. I go to now.
Asamoah Gyan, I mean, now as a creator, he's playing more as a creative player. Yeah, he did that very well. That led to the first goal. So for me, I think it's good. He's serving as a decoy striker.
Manuel Ajman-Bedu equally played in that same game and scored in the 78th minute. So we still have the Black Stars trying to win possession. And Malawi coming under pressure. Goalkeeper Sweeney looks a bit jittery in terms of defending. Isaac was being a tower defender for the Black Stars, so definitely you also will say that you have solids in him. Daniel Opari seen a little of the ball by John Boy. Try to locate Asamoah Gyan, who is really fighting very hard for possession. Asamoah Gyan wins it in the 18-yard box. Asamoah Gyan goes around his man, and referee will not take anything away from him, but then says there's going to be a goal kick.
He was
happened about three players of him.
He was expecting support play that was not coming from Jordan Dede Christian Ayew, and I thought that next time they should anticipate that movement and be behind him for him to actually give them a pass.
John Boy just went in with that hard tackling, the referee allowed play to continue. And then you have Jordan Ayew was brought down, and again the Malawians being so hard, but I thought this was a very difficult one to escape from, and the referee just allowed it to go. It's Malawi now, possession. Bit of a swift play from them. Bossa comes in to win possession, ball cleared away by John Boy. Jordan Ayew couldn't control the ball, and so Chabola, they will definitely be looking at a great run from Malawi, his captain, and definitely Isaac Bossa comes in and he wins possession for the Black Stars. Dede Ayew. It's so interesting, the Black Stars really can't keep possession on the turf, and all the time what happens is that they lose possession so easily and they allow Malawians to come to them. Just look at how cheeky they're just going with the passes. It's Malawi now with possession. They may have to get the opportunity of clearing the ball away. A shot comes in and goalkeeper will allow the ball to traverse the baseline. It's going to be a goal kick so easily. It's been done. That was another great try from Davy Banda. And You can just imagine what happened in the first goal here. And just look at where the DIU was positioned. Christian Achu was there at the right time.
Brilliant technique by Christian. Bad Rep Stars must press more. We are allowing the Malawians too much space to pass and move, which is not good for us.
The Malawians again win possession. And they're still making a lot of movement. Wasa will definitely be there to be cleaning up the Black Stars. And he's been one of the most experienced defenders, centre back for the Black Stars, Isaac Wasa. Andre Deayu has a man to beat. Gives in a very sweeping cross, the header comes out. And Malawi just escaping. Banda to Chabula. Ball blocked out by Christian Achu. Anthony Annan starting really ahead. Sule Muntari not really part of the Black Stars team because of the injuries, so definitely have Christian Achu just sweeping at things for the Black Stars in midfield. It may have sounded like, okay, there may be some strength that you need in the team.
Well, definitely, but I mean, what the most important thing I expect them to do is to be dropping when they lose the ball and make sure that they quickly press and get the ball back. It's one of the things that the Black Stars have not done so far in the first half.
Opari losing possession and so allowing the Malawians to come, the Flames. Still with possession, and this time it's going to be a throw-in. And so James Akusepi, as I said earlier on, he can't just deduce from his gestures that the players might need to put the ball on the table and keep playing the sweeping passes. And so then you have Jordan Ayew. Asamoah Gyan is there. Jordan, this is Asamoah Gyan. And he has some men to go around him. Asamoah Gyan thought was taking too much time. He wins possession, goes around his mark, has been blocked again. And the referee will definitely come to his favor. Asamoah Gyan is trying to show some glimpses of his own self. Asamoah Gyan.
Well, I think we waste too much time on the ball. In this particular, I think it was a body check. But for me, that was a foul. That was a foul. And rightly so, the referee has given it. That was a body check. An obstruction to that effect.
And that again has to do with Sankala. A very great position for the Black Stars.
Mr. Robustman James Sankala. In Angolan League Premier, the Acostodia is noted for that.
All right, so that's another great play from Christian Achu. A shot from him has been blasted. Mojan! Brother, it is. John Boy, but that will not count. What did the referee say? It would not count, John Boy. It was found on the outside position. But I thought Christian Achu did a great job once again.
But you see, what it means is that anytime that there is a message to the Black Stars that when we use the flanks efficiently, we cross from the flanks, we'll force Sangala and Nyirenda to open up for such headers. So I think that we should begin to use our flanks very effectively, which we have not used so far.
That might have been the second goal for the Black Stars had it been not for the offside position. Frank Banda was trying to reply the Black Stars after that, but it might have been a very tight call from referee Benuza Mohammed. Because from the time that Christian Achu kicked the ball, how many defenders were in the 18-yard box? And where was the position of John Boy?
Well, I think that, the assistant referee was very bold in taking that. It was a slight offside, but it was an offside.
Christian Achu, very swift in the ball, and again, he locates Daniel Opari. And he fails to go around his man, so Chabula will be doing his cleaning up when it comes to clearing the lines. Asamoah Gyan again wins the sympathy of the referee. Asamoah Gyan created one, which nearly resulted in the second goal, but again, you have him again, so that's the opportunity. Just look at the position of John Boy.
Yeah, he was offside. He was offside. That was an offside.
Miles offside, you might want to say.
That shape offside. An inch offside. The bottom line, it was an offside.
Another chance for the Black Stars. Kojo Asamoah just behind that. Christian Achu is securely there. Anthony Annan. So I remember Shilali Montaro scored in a similar position in Kumasi. Another sweeping ball in, and the header comes out. John Boy played there. And John Boy rather could not get the sympathy of the referee in terms of getting a corner, but it is going to be a goal kick for Malawi.
The technique was good, but the final was poor. The delivery was poor.
Ghana leading Malawi by a goal to nil. Goal scored there by Christian Achu. That's another great play for the Flames. Trying to put the Black Stars in the defensive area. That's another great ball in there. The Black Stars would have to be very careful, but ball has been cleared not too far away. It falls to Giuseppe Quendo, who sends in another brilliant one, and goalkeeper has been beaten. But he comes out to point the ball away. Dede Ayew wins it, sends in another great one. Asamoah Gyan racing for the ball. Goalkeeper comes out and heads the ball away. And that was a very brilliant thinking from goalkeeper Sweeney. Koja Samoa would have possession. Christian Achu comes in there, goes around his man. Christian Achu, Dede Ayew, Anthony Annan, Black Stars now. Passes working perfectly. Asamoah Gyan want to keep the ball to himself, but he can do it again, and he's been beaten to it. As Malawi will clear their lines. Ball has been ballooned away. Banda. And there you have the Flames again. That's a brilliant, great chance, and goalkeeper Adam Karasi would have to think very fast.
I'm not impressed for Paris' play so far. His recovery is very poor. He's not able to support the attack quickly. On the occasion where Asamoah Gyan had the ball, was expecting him to be behind him for a pass. He did not do that. He needs to come to the party. So far, he's missing in the party.
It's been more of a clearance coming through for Malawi. Anthony Annan will tidy up things in midfield. And he locates Christian Achu. Quick feed, Christian Achu. And Achu again. There's the Asamoah Gyan. Well, it was another interesting ball from Christian Achu.
That was a brilliant through ball.
And Asamoah Gyan
brilliant through ball.
Went in for the first one.
Yeah, but I thought that he did not have his footing well. So, yeah, if he had his footing well, you understand me, he was on the verge of falling. He didn't have his footing well. He would have gone for placement.
Well,
that was a brilliant through pass from Christian Achu.
And so he's had a little chances, Asamoah Gyan. So there may be some momentary time wasting here for the two sides. But I mean, Jeff, you look at the play of the Black Stars, they really have not been able to put the ball on the turf and be working on that.
Well, I think that build-up is a bit slow. We need to make sure that we increase the momentum. Our build-up is a bit slow and predictable, and it's not the best. We need to take our chances.
Koja Samoa. And so you have the Black Stars. Anthony Annan with a shot here. Sweat to the goalkeeper. No trouble at all for him, Sweeney. So anytime the Black Stars try to get the ball on the offensive, you have the Malawans coming in so strong. Adam Karasi just could not keep this one. I thought the communication between him and John Boy was not too good for him. For that matter, you have to allow the ball to go the way, so it's going to be a corner kick, and Coach Fury is certainly not a happy man at all.
I am not too comfortable with John Boy and Volsa's communication, especially who goes in for the air ball. The judgment sometimes is not the best, and the communication between the goalkeeper is not the best. They need to improve upon it.
First corner to Malawi, and that's another one with Isaac Vosa strong in the air, clearing things out for the Black Stars. Another ball sent into the 18-yard box of the Black Stars. A header comes out again. And so they have been put under some bit of pressure. The Flames. Great play from them. Captain trying to find his man spot in the 8th shirt. Chimanga. And another shot comes out from him. Chimangu really was trying to test Adam Karasi. And that's just a wasted effort. So you have about 90% of the Malawian side, the team that played against Liberia, where they lost by a goal to nil. Yeah. All of these players are just playing in today's game, the Black Stars, and the cohesion is equally there. Unlike when you have some changes in the Black Stars team where players are not able to put the ball on the tap. It's been one of the headaches of the Black Stars at the moment.
Well, if you have a team dominated by a lot of local players.
And so that's Christian Achu for you. Christian Achu in a very great position, and Christian Achu again. Was he trying to be a bit selfish out there?
Well, naivety on his part. You need to do better than that next time.
And so there'll be some quick reply from the Flames of Malawi. Christian Achu this time just went deep into the 18-yard box. And I thought that he had a great chance to locate Andre there. He was just waiting patiently for him to get the ball to.
You need to do better next time.
And it's been so skillful. I can understand why FC Porto would definitely be cashing on him, wouldn't allow him to go. Christian Achu has been so instrumental in today's game. But there'll be more chances been missing. And so you have the national team still losing a lot of opportunities with Daniel Opari right on the right side of attack. Goes right as man so brilliantly. Opari with a very great cross, but this is so poor. And goalkeeper Sweeney again comes to the rescue of Malawi. I thought that the right side of the Black Stars may be working, but again, the Malawians do have a problem when it comes to Captain Chavula defending.
Yeah, definitely. That is why I've asked that the crosses should be coming from the flanks. That will open up the defense of the Malawians, and they will be able to exploit that. But we are not doing that. This was a poor cross coming from Opari. I thought that he would have actually brought the ball out to enable the Black Stars actually going for a header.
Didiayu, so strong, wins possession, did it? And so we have Kujasa, Andreayu comes back again. Kujasa from Udinese to Juventus, been one of the great signings for the team. Juventus is much more instrumental in midfield, and I guess he's doing the same thing for the Black Stars with Isaac Vossa on the ball. And you have Christian Achu swapping with Andre Diayu, and again Kujasa comes back to win possession for the Black Stars with Vossa spreading play to Daniel Opari. And Opari would concede a throw-in for the Black Stars. It's been one of the most exciting times that you always want to see from the Black Stars. Having possession, sometimes losing it so easily. Chamangu. And this is Banda. It's Malawi now trying to spread play so they can really get themselves into the 18-yard box of Ghana. Chavula, captain for Malawi. Malawi really have been able to put the ball on the turf and be passing amongst themselves, but sometimes it's been difficult for the Black Stars to do that. Kujasa wins it. He locates for Anthony Annan. And Anthony Annan will definitely find solace in Christian Achu. And Achu then, this is Didiayu. He's very lucky to have won the throw-in.
Poor pass from Achu. At the time they took off, he should have actually released the ball quickly on time.
Andre Diayu was the subject of the transfer talk as to whether he was going to stay at Marseille or not. But I think that the whole issue has been allowed to rest because he's going to play with Joey Barting now. And so you have the Black Stars again, still finding things if you put the ball on the turf, Jeff. It's been difficult for them now. And Malawi just doing it so brilliantly. Even though the Black Stars are winning almost all the 50-50 balls. It's been that interesting.
We've lost the midfield to the Flames of Malawi.
Asamoah Gyan would have to fall very deep to win possession. Vossa, John Boy. Sometimes when you're thinking about how the Black Stars will be able to play against some of the crack side like Senegal, you didn't expect a different set of a team. That will definitely be doing that. Jordan Ayew has been so quiet, but then he has possession now. Jordan trying to find Anthony and a poor ball from him. Banda for Malawi. And so it's still been one of the tough times for Nyirenda, who wants to clear a big one deep into the Black Stars area. Just a poor one for him. And so it's going to be advantage to Black Stars, who've been so quiet. Harrison Afful not really operating from the left side of attack. But again, you may have the opportunity to say that the Black Stars are up by a goal to nil, but then they have to still do more.
While instead qualifies, we know the excellent record that the Flames actually possesses in Blantyre. You need to get 2 or 3 goals.
So leading by a goal certainly is not a guarantee that the Black Stars can qualify for the Nations Cup. They need to get more. And remember, there's going to be another game in Blantyre which they need to win. It's so interesting how the Flames are able to just keep the ball and keep moving to spaces. The Black Stars do find a problem with that one. Anthony Annan. And this is Daniel Apari for the Black Stars now. May have to start working on it. And Daniel Apari is so poor in controlling the ball. It is Malawi now with good possession of the ball. Captain Chavula, who has been so quiet on the left side, but has been working assiduously to stop the runs of Samoa Gyan. Nyirenda, so quiet again at the centre back for Malawi. But so interesting, they just keep the ball and know where to pass the ball, but this is where you have a problem with the midfield of the Black Stars totally out of control in this game, and they are just allowing the Malawians to just have the ball and keep doing what they have to do.
Well, I mean, if you decide to play a lot of wingers and dribblers, definitely you are going to concede the midfield when you have one defender. But the problem I have with the team is that Christian Achu, Dede Ayew, as well as Jordan are not defending very well. That is an unnecessary thing that will come by the goalkeeper policy. You can be punished and you can pay for this unnecessary. I hope he doesn't do that again.
Poor ball from Adam Karasi. I thought that he could have just cleared the ball in, and still again, they should tell you that the Black Star, just look at that. Oh, it was just lucky. He didn't just touch the ball. If there was a little touch on that ball, it would have resulted in a very, very disadvantageous position for the Black Stars. But then there's another clearance from Davy Banda. It's been so sloppy for the Black Stars at this time. And Harris Nafo will definitely be having a chance of working very hard. Christian Achu moving deep to the left side with Andre Ayew coming deep to the right. John Boy for the Black Stars. Dede Ayew. First control so good, and Dede Ayew has been so sloppy again, and the Black Stars will be punished for that. The Flames. Kumwendo finds Chavula. Chavula tries to go around the Napari, and this is Chavula, and he fails to control the ball so well. Dede Ayew would have to fall very deep to win possession, and coach Patrick Fury is not a happy man at all in the scenario where you have the team not playing so well. And the Black Stars been so lucky this time. Anthony Annan. In terms of ball control, it's been very difficult. Again, you have the players just trying to calm things down, but where you have the Black Stars not really getting a chance to play any sweeping ball, I should tell you that the Malawians are just defending so well. We were just talking about the fact that if you look at their defensive setup, you really not see the surging runs of Zava, but again, he is a man who's keeping Harris Naffle at bay on the left side.
Definitely, that is what the instruction is, to make sure that Harrison Affo, I know the coach has watching a lot, Esperan, he knows what he's capable of doing. What you need to do to keep the pressure on him in order to avoid.
And so there you have another yellow card for the Flame, James Sankala, the man you talked about, very
Well, I
robust.
told you, he is the man because the robust, tough tackler in Angola. Very hard.
That's a very great opportunity for the Black Stars to perhaps get the second goal. And so there you have the Black Stars. And so Chris Nacho goes in for another great. I was just imagining what was happening to the Black Stars team. He was trying to go for the diagonal sweeping passing, where you can just run the ball straight with a cross, but never worked out for this senior national team. And so that's another great chance for Samoa Jan. And still be very sloppy on the ball. Samoa Jan has a man to beat. Goes around his man. It's not Samoa Jan. It's been brought down. Referee this time says no. And so the Black Stars would have to then defend. It's now the Flames. Then exactly 37 minutes in the first half. And Jeffrey is the Black Stars 1, Malawi 0. But in terms of ball possession, you definitely be giving out to the Malawians.
Well, they pass, they move, well organized side, defend very well. I believe that the Stars must up their game, even though the Stars are leading by a goal today. The performance so far has been quite unconvincing, and the coordination from the midfield to attack has been to some extent non-existent. We need to do better than what we are doing so far.
Dede Ayew was trying to get access to that ball, but again, crossing so poor from the Black Stars, and they really have not been able to impress a lot of fans who are just sitting and watching this game.
Well, sometimes, nerves are up, and so the coaches need to sack them up to calm nerves. Sometimes it's like that. Very brilliant players sometimes don't have their day.
Again, Adam Kurasi was again trying to be sloppy out there. Anthony Annan, he loses possession, and this time could be very dangerous for the Black Stars. Adam Kurasi will be up to the task and save the Black Stars from another sloppy way of controlling ball.
That was calamitous ball control from Anthony Annan. It was unnecessary, momentary loss of concentration, but hey, Adam Kurasi came to the party. You don't need to give these opportunities to your opponents.
And that's a cross coming in for Malawi. They have the chance here, but ball has been cleared away. You're still not too much happy about the way things are going for the Black Stars. They've been very sloppy in terms of controlling issues in midfield and allowing the Flames to just come straight at them. A sweeping cross in again has been headed out. And it's still in the hands of the Flames of Malawi, playing so well, putting balls together and working out the Black Stars to just come out and win possession. Davy Banda trying to find his man, but then ball has been taken away. Then you have the Black Stars coming so strong. Jordan Ayew. Jordan losing out possession. And you have the Black Stars, Nyondo, defending. So Nyondo will find solace in his man, Kumwendo. And referee spots in an infringement out there for the team. Andre Dede Ayew. With Harris Naffle just racing deep in the left side. This is Harris Naffle. And Harris Naffle has been seriously challenged there by Nyirenda. He's been brought down, and referee Mohamed Benoza calls for an infringement. And Zaba was so strong on Harris Naffle. And Anthony Annan just behind the ball for that infringement. There's a great ball in there, and the header comes out from Sankala. Bossa. And that's another Momentary loss of concentration again for the Black Stars. Communication between Asamoah Gyan and John Ayew not working. This ball was just a perfect ball for him to just make a great move. Never did make a move and got the Black Stars losing that possession. Just watch out how the Flames are able to put the ball together. But the Black Stars will win possession now in midfield. And you have Anthony Annan, Jordan Ayew. Great ball there to Christian Achu. And that's a great play again from Christian Achu. Achu is just moving, diminutive in nature. Achu trying to pass Asamoah Gyan. A shot comes out from him, forcing the process. This is the Black Stars, Asamoah Gyan. Oh, still the Black Stars can really, they just really could not do anything at that moment. But Asamoah Gyan had a great chance. Again, he failed in the process. Nobody was out to support him.
Well, a brilliant work from Christian, but I thought it should have been quicker. After that brilliant technique, he should have been quicker with the pass. But momentary loss of concentration. Quickly, no, touch too many. You don't do that. You enable your opponent to reorganize.
Moments when the Black Stars are able to come out, you think that they may have to get the second goal, but it doesn't work like that. But this time they have to just up the game. Anthony Annan in midfield will be working very hard. Kujasa has been very quiet the last 2, 3, 5 minutes. And so there you have the Black Stars again. Anthony Annan in midfield with Kujasa coming in. He wins it for Daniel Opari. And so Chimangu will win possession for Chavula for Malawi. John Boy. The towering header for Anthony Annan. Kujasamwa still racing Asamoah Gyan. Oh, just had the head planted deep on the floor and so could not really see where the ball was.
But I thought that excellent damage, but the finish was very poor. I think that we should learn to convert our chances. Sometimes you might not be lucky to have such numerous chances coming your way.
And that was Asamoah Gyan. Was not looking at the goalkeeper and where he was positioned.
Yeah, but I thought that was poor conversion by Asamoah Gyan. He should have done better.
And as the Black Stars now defending the lines with the Flames of Malawi, Asamoah Gyan with an opportunity missed there. Coach Kina Fury of Malawi, not really a happy man. Adam Karasi picks up that ball there, but if you look at the playing days of Kina Fury of Malawi, he had a chance in 1982. He was offered a contract by UAE club Saja SE, and he was not allowed to leave the country. It appeared that he was one of the big stars for Malawi.
That's a foul.
And so again, he's trying to offer in those kind of knowledge that he had to his players. And that's the man that saw the danger man for the Black Stars. Christian Achu, too much of dribbling from him, but he comes back to win possession. Christian Achu. Oh, what a brilliant play from Christian Achu. Daniel Opari with a brilliant cross. Again, who comes in? It is Ande Ayew. They get access, but that ball will definitely elude everybody. 44 minutes, and we have the goal for the Black Stars. And Malawi yet having a lot of possession. 2 minutes about the time.
Well, for me, I think the exquisite technique and control and footwork from Christian Achu. But the problem is that the players are not able to anticipate his quick movement and passing. It's something the technical team need to work on, to anticipate his movement and passing, to be able to take advantage of the way he actually opens up the opponent's defense.
Captain Chavula for Malawi. Flash the ball, David to 18-yard box, headed out by John Boy. It still comes back to Malawi and win another 50-50 boys. Kamwendo, and ball has been taken away. This is Kujasamwa for the Black Stars in midfield. The surging rounds of Harris Nafri really not seen in this game. And Daniel Opari has not really been able to send in most of the dangerous crosses down in the 18-yard box of Malawi. Just look at that. And sometimes you wonder if the players really are looking at what is happening. Communication on the pitch is so bad.
But I think you also have to give it to Malawi. They are very quick to the ball. We always get quicker to the ball. They are first to get to the ball than we do. That is why I have a problem. I think that the Black Stars must be very quick, must press very high than we are doing now, in order to retain possession, win possession back. We easily lose possession, we don't retain it, and it's really giving the Malawians a full day.
Opari for the That sweeping ball in there. The DIU just falls in the process, but again, it's so strong, goes back to get the ball for the Black Stars. And that was a poor ball from Andre DIU. It's so interesting, from the flanks, balls are not going through, so the Flames will start play Peter Wabawa, and that's it from referee Mohamed Benoza. First 45 minutes of the game gone. The Black Stars goal scored there by Chris Nachu. That was just against the run-of play. When Asamoah had a chance to cater straight, the man Andre Diaye thought he was just going in for the shot, but it was Chris Nachu was at the right place at the right time to slot the ball home for the Black Stars to score the first scoop. But after that ball, it has been Malawi keeping possession, making sure that almost every pitch is